Death, the great equalizer. Even the most well-laid plans crumble beneath the loss of a loved one. We were on the cusp of greatness. So why now? Why now must they falter, the God-slayers? Last time, our God-slayers fought the twin gods, compassion and wisdom, and while the fight was ended with relative ease, it was not without its tricks, as the god of compassion decided to show Peter and Rumi what it was like to have Thanatos hunting them instead. Under the thrall of the goddess, Thanatos viewed Peter as one of the god's underlings, and quickly, and against all odds, ended his life. Realizing what he had done, Thanatos snapped out of it, and with the help of Rumi, who had taken the form of a crystalline dragon, succinctly ended the god's life as well. Rumi, now left mourning his lost love, sends a message to Ramir, god of charisma, asking for help, while Thanatos wanders off, left only with the guilt of what he had done. And that is where we pick up.
That guy felt guilt? No way. I'll just say it again. After Rumi, after Rumi did everything he could to find some way, some answer, with the blade and smashing it over his knee and throwing it around only for it to summon back into his hands, not being able to rip the strings apart. I just sort of lay about halfway up Peter's body. I put my coat just underneath where the lizard sits on his chest, and Rumi at this point has a very messy appearance, and always tattered clothes, much longer, still kind of opalescent colored hair that goes down to his waist, and it just sort of flows, straight hair in all directions with the wind, and both horns are broken. Still one is that kind of rainbow crystal, the other is just some clear crystal matching the color of the hair, covered in like sweat, and I guess a mixture of the sweat, the dust, and different tears, and it's just kind of sitting, waiting after casting that message and telling Rymir that he is willing to renegotiate.
Mm-hmm. I'd also like to take this moment, since you guys did level up last session, you can long rest if you haven't.
Yes! Just sort of like waiting, head down, one like holding the sword sort of across the knees there, silence, waiting it.
You hear call out from behind you. You called? Oh. I see.
So Rumi stands up slowly. I'm guessing he's behind me?
He is behind you, yes.
Without
assuming you're
around?
facing towards giant, big, great tree in front of you, he would be behind you, yes.
Without turning around, I just say, just stand there and listen to me, you stupid bastard. I don't want to hear any more of this petty god bullshit about your revenge or any sort of who started killing who first. While you all sat in your comfortable celestial realm, here in the real world, people have been dying every single day, and the mystery as to why is never solved.
No, wait.
Shut up!
He shuts up.
You may have never seen it, but men here will fight to the death. Sometimes it's for sport. Other times it's for survival. Some just kill for the thrill of the execution. I'm still facing away. And here, before your collapse and the reign of this Luddite, love was the lead example of the closest humans ever got to a magic. And yet they still go from setting hearts ablaze to tearing hearts asunder. And children. In many places, the youngest ones will have their innocence robbed, and behind one parent, they'll be abused by another, suffering this world's torture until they all look in the mirror and stop recognizing who they are. I should know, Rymir, because perhaps somewhere deep down, I may have been every tragedy in every story ever written, and none of them have a happy ending. Every life I've had, not one person sees beneath the mask. Not a single person could see who I am. I can't even see myself. I turned to face him. What does he look like? Because Rumi is almost with this stoic, hopeless expression.
He looks a little angry, actually. He begins to speak up again. He's like, "Now you're making a lot of assumptions there, Rumi. I know more than you could possibly know. I've seen it all. Every tragedy, every story unfold, okay? You think you're the only one who suffered? You think it's that easy for us up there in the celestial realm? We don't have the power to stop people from dying, okay? That's life. It happens. It's..." And he kind of just exhales. "It's a cycle. You die, you re-enter the aether, and you come back anew as a new life. It's the way it's always been. We don't mess with that."
I am tired of your fucking excuses. I have half the power of a god, and I know you can control life and
then
death.
what is your solution, huh? What do you think is the plan here? You think a life without suffering is a life worth living?
All I know is that none of you have come with an answer either. And there's no connection here. Nobody knows what your celestial realm was like. How can you not expect those who you stand atop of as some sort of leader and creator? How can you not expect anger? The solution is not why I brought you here. And I didn't bring you to alter our deal either. Peter is the only one I believe could truly find a solution. Peter is the only one I think could see who I'm supposed to be. And I may not have been forthright with those two since the beginning. There may be things in my mind that I can't sort or I can control. But you still have the power. And so I've asked you to come here to give you a chance. And your God-forsaken failure of an existence to do the right thing for once and bring Peter back. And I hold the sword up. Bring him back, or I'll kill you myself. Now.
He kind of takes a deep breath. He's like, and breathes out a little shakily, clearly a little bit mad about a lot of things you said. And what makes you think that I can do that? There are few things in this world that can mess with the cycle of Aether. And no, none of the 7 gods are capable of that.
Can I roll insight on him?
Yeah, go for it.
22.
Looking at his face, he says this, and it doesn't appear that he is lying, but as he's talking about the cycle of Aether and everything, you notice that he's very persistently, like his eyes are darting to your sword and back.
Then I'm still pointing it at him. Then I'll cast command. The wisdom save.
He got a 14.
Then I cast a spell. I say, shut up. And then I cast a spell at him with the sword, and I'll expend a charge.
Okay.
To not use Luddite.
Word. That has never come up once.
Ever.
But now's the time. It became less important as the campaign went on. I'm sorry.
And for my command, I say, obey. I just tell him to obey. I guess this lasts for a round, which is 6 seconds. And I guess he interprets it then.
Okay.
I just want him to bring Peter back. Or I'm gonna kill him. Rumi looks like he's given up.
He stands there as you cast this command on him. And though you can tell it was effective, he still stands there and says, right now there is nothing I can do.
Then you're just another god in my way.
And roll initiative. I was thinking about how to do it. And Thanatos.
Hi.
Hey.
Wait, sorry. Hey.
Thanatos. You find yourself sort of wandering aimlessly through this forest at this point. Walking away from obviously where the fight was. What are you doing?
So I would have that cape that falls behind Thanatos wrapped up and tied around the other shoulder, creating like a sack kind of, and I'd be collecting different rocks into it and just walking alone.
Yeah, you continue walking and you find a ton of these rocks basically everywhere. I mean, it's a forest. There's no shortage of rocks, surely. And you continue doing this for a while, I assume, right? Just
kind of Thanatos walks through the forest for a good while, and that heavy footfall through the trees, and he kind of just talks to himself as he walks along. He doesn't say much, but just here and there, like the odd. I am sorry, Peter.
And as you continue walking down, you actually see a figure approaching you from through the trees. He approaches you pretty nonchalantly. Do you look up and see who he is, or are you paying attention in front of you?
I would like to appear as if I'm not paying attention, and I would like to use divine sense to detect good and evil.
Yeah, absolutely. What does that do exactly?
It detects celestials, fiends, undead, and fae.
He is none of those things. And he basically walks right up to you, like right in front of you.
I wouldn't really pay him any mind. I'd just be gathering a large sum of rocks together to put into my sack. Even as he
Pretty
approaches
far from
him.
the action, aren't you?
I look up to him.
You would recognize Tristan.
Thanatos gives out a very quiet grunt as he continues to gather.
I'm just a third party to this episode, but can I hear that?
No, dude. I need you here. It's like Peter's still here.
Nope, gonna mute again. Bye!
So what's going on, huh? You're supposed to be over there killing gods.
The boy, Peter,
Yeah,
he has fallen
that's so.
by my blade.
Funny how that works. Well, I mean, what's gonna happen eventually anyways?
Gather the rocks.
He knew the risks, but it is an unfortunate fate.
Yeah.
Just continue walking past him. Pretty much like...
But you're not gonna stop there, are you? As you walk past him and get a little further away.
Stop. Dead in my tracks.
I mean, you still got... what? 3 of them to kill now? Our goals aren't complete.
The gods will fall. That is all that matters, right?
Yeah. You know, Than, we're making the mother of all omelets here, Thanatos. Can't fret over every egg.
I turn to him, and I step forward, and you can hear the weight in every step. As I lumber forward, inches away from his face.
Peter. Peter was more than that.
That may be so.
Before Peter, I never knew the compassion humans had to offer. Those around me sought only to use me for their own goals. Peter stood to gain nothing from me but a place to hold his rocks.
Sounds to me like you're straying off the path, then.
I will complete the work.
But once you have, will you do what's necessary?
Explain.
You don't remember anything, do you? This world is tainted. Tainted by the gods' grimy hands, Thanatos. We've agreed on this time and time again. And what do we do with things that have been tainted?
I am expected to destroy all that is here.
It is what you were created for.
No, I do not remember. Perhaps you are right, though. I have forgotten the path. Rid the world of what they are.
We may go with the world, but what comes after us, Thanatos? They will truly prosper. A better world, one without the gods.
And all here, they will fall.
It's the cycle of life. I'm glad, though, that you still see what needs to be done. Because in the big picture, if things go to how we've always planned, then your friend's death here will mean nothing.
Thanatos doesn't say anything for a moment. He definitely sits with that.
There is just silence. Yeah, he doesn't say anything through it. He just kind of stands.
I'll be looking at him for just a moment and then just past him, and I'll brush into him, kind of bumping into him, but reach down and grab
His shoulder kind of knocks back.
a really cool rock and just kneel down and hold it.
Yeah!
Just kneel down, holding this rock, looking at it.
You say his death will mean nothing.
It'll mean as much as anybody else's death. So, I trust you'll do what's necessary.
What do you stand to gain, Tristan? What ends do you seek? Do you wish to fall along with the rest?
He gives you a little smirk. And he says, when I awaken in a world untouched by those gods, the euphoria I'll feel is what I stand to gain. They have wronged me, they have wronged you, they've wronged every single one of us, Thanatos.
I admit, Tristan, I am torn. I will give my life to see every god kneel before me, fall to their knees, and let their heads roll. But I have seen the good left in this world. Though it is gone, I do not wish for Peter's death to be meaningless. It should be in service of the greater good. But can a greater good exist in a world corrupted by the gods?
You already know the answer to that.
I just get up. I look over at him. I put my hand on his shoulder and I'm squeezing it pretty tight.
His face kind of like distorts, like kind of, painful. Like recoils a little bit. This is a very weak man.
You should go. You will fall if you are around for what is to come.
And he looks up to you and he says, well, Thanatos, I hope to wake up in a new world. Gives you a little smirk and brushes your hand off, and probably in reality it hits your hand and it doesn't push it.
I'm really not saying too much to this guy. Just take my hand off.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll walk back. Probably just continue walking away, looking for more rocks.
Absolutely.
Who is this guy?
I also hope that the most evil motherfucker ever has a great night.
He walks off into the woods again, yeah. Waves off to you.
Is Sonny still there?
With you?
Yeah.
Yes, and he looks worried.
Yeah.
There is a bond between the two, and he looks like he's trying to get your attention. He looks like he's walking with you because he was told to, but he keeps looking back the direction where you came, as if wanting to return.
Grizzly's like sitting 30 feet on the floor away from his microphone right now, so
Sorry,
I
I just wanted to
apologize
say- I
for
just
all
wanted to
his
say why
audio. He's
Bizly-
like fully in the far back corner of
It
the
comes
room.
up. It comes
Looks
out.
like a fucking corpse.
See,
comes
Sonny's
out.
a fox, right?
Yeah, it's a white fox. A white teacup fox, really small. Can fit in Peter's bag.
So you say he's like trying to get my like attention
You
to go that
know
way.
how like when an animal will take a few steps, look back, really worried as to what they're leaving behind?
yeah,
He's been doing
yeah.
that pretty much the whole time.
What bothers you, creature?
The little fox sort of like uses its three tails to sort of like flap them together and then gesture towards back where you left Peter and Rumi, and then tries to I guess use its head to usher not to leave them behind.
Rumi wished for us to grant him peace. We shall honor his wishes.
It growls, starts running back.
No! God damn it.
I think it's too worried. I think Sonny would be way too worried to
Yeah, I'll start
keep going.
following. I'll start following Sonny.
I'm gonna do something experimental with this music as we go back to Rumi.
Didn't realize experimental meant so fucking groovy, Condifiction. God damn!
Roll initiative.
I got a 19.
I got a 24. I'll go first. All right, that's gonna be my turn.
Yeah, as Peter does his turn here, you actually start to notice, and I'll say you have detect magic as a free spell, right?
I can just do it whenever, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
my
just gonna
eldritch thing.
just roll perception actually.
Oh wait, shit.
That's natural one, so I am gonna use my lucky feet. There's nothing else.
You get the
That's
sense
a
that something
two?
really
Oh
cool
my
happened.
god, a 2.
Oh shit, man.
You notice that the manor or something in the air is being a little wacky around you, but like
Around me?
around in
Around
the area.
You get the
Yeah.
sense that somewhere something really cool is happening.
I don't think I noticed too much right now because I am set on killing this god
Okay, your turn.
or going out trying.
He kind of scoffs at you as you like point your blade and look more determined to fight him. And in his hand, he summons his own little blade. Not like completely normal. I didn't think of the flavor for his blade. He has a guitar.
That's fucking awesome! That's so sick! Oh. Oh, you got a harp and he's got a fucking guitar. Holy shit, are you gonna have a goddamn battle of the
I have one
bands?
too, bitch. I wish you would step out from that ledge, my friend.
Okay.
He casts
I,
Wall of Wonder.
I do booming blade and go
Okay.
for a strike.
Absolutely.
20 and unnatural to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
13 slashing damage plus 12 thunderous damage from the booming blade.
Okay.
Extra 4 points of bardic inspiration damage, and he gets pushed 9 feet away from me, so out of melee range.
Gotcha.
It's like a fast, and that's my first attack.
And you look at him, he kind of grunts as you push him back. And he grabs his guitar and he spins it around in his hand, pulls it into two, and he casts a spell, and suddenly it's almost like there are aftershadows to the left and right. Like he's moving very fast. He's incredibly blurry.
I see you've watched Naruto.
That is his action. That is his turn. He is going to stand there and prepare for you to
Okay.
come to him. He's like,
Okay.
yeah, I'm kind of a Sasuke man myself.
All right. Bonus action, Hexblade's Curse.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm going to. How did I describe my Eldritch Blast last time? I forget.
Oh,
Oh, you know what? He pulled his strings back. I'm gonna pull my strings back, and like a fucking slingshot, I'm gonna slingshot my Eldritch Blast energy at him.
I like it. Yeah.
Okay, so
Roll with disadvantage.
right, because he does the thing.
Yeah,
First one is a 16 to hit.
that does hit. But as it's about to impact him, he once again pulls his guitar up and he swings it, and sort of shield kind of appears in front of him, like some sort of like he
Okay.
casted a shield.
I got it. He used his reaction to cast shield. Got it.
Yes.
All right.
He must have used absorb elements.
All right. Second beam. That's a 10.
10 does not hit.
All right. Third beam. That's a 10. All right.
Does not
so,
hit.
Well, that's my turn. Awesome. 1v1s are fun. I missed. I missed
You
3
missed.
times.
Yeah, he rather than like a shield, he just swings his guitar around and like deflects them all.
Does the mirage left and right continue to keep going?
Yes.
I just look at him and say, "You're useless alive," and then I do my little finger thing that they do in Power Rangers, where they say, "Bring it."
Well, it's better for me if I'm alive for what comes next. And he runs up to you and he's gonna swing his weapon upwards, and he's actually going to try to disarm you.
Is what? That's a thing you can do in D&D?
It's an optional roll, but yes, I'm gonna need you to roll a acrobatics check.
I get a 14.
And he swings his guitar up, and your weapon flies out of your hand,
And it would-
and lands.
Disappear. It's a hexblade weapon.
Shit, you're right. He mutters to himself, shit. I need that.
It doesn't want you, it wants me.
And it's not your turn. He is still blurry.
I have to use my action, summon the blade again. So I do that,
That's funny. We could just have a stalemate forever where I knock it out of your hand and you have to resummon it.
and I say, "Why so fixated on my sword? What have you really been after, Rymir?"
He stares back at you with this sort of fierce determination. You'd like to know, wouldn't you?
I bonus action Misty Step
Yeah.
30 feet back,
Okay.
and I'm 30 feet away.
Okay.
Well, after I Misty Step away, I look at the sword, and in my mind I'm thinking, if there's something you aren't showing me, better show it now, or we are both going to die.
You get nothing back.
Can't exist without me, you bitch! Come on! I'm gonna kill him! Okay, your turn. I'm 30 feet away.
Okay.
Probably right up against that big ass tree.
He sits there, and actually you see him break concentration on this blur effect that he has. He kind of slowly compacts back into one, and he raises his hand up to the sky, and he's like, you don't know anything about that sword, do you? And as you see, like, sort of rocks from all over the area slowly begin to converge into a bunch of small, like, just piles of rocks that are floating in the air, sort of like dropping rocks here and there. And you see about 6 of them, I believe, floating above him. As he says, yeah, you don't know anything about that sword, do you?
Shut up.
I want to fucking kill you. As he launches
I-
2 of the rocks
All right. I don't actually
directly
know
at
him,
you.
but it's funny.
And you had to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
14.
That just fails.
Okay,
And roll a second one too, because there's 2 of them.
that fails too.
As they kind of like impact near you, you manage to like shakes the ground. A bunch of the pebbles kind of fly off, and sort of there's a bunch of like shrapnel flies out in every direction towards you as these rocks impact against the ground near you, and one of them hitting you directly, and you take 19 damage total.
The damage, the injuries, they stay. They show.
Whoa,
And I
that's
say,
crazy. Yeah, you get like a bruise on your arm, and like it knocks one of your teeth out.
all right, baby. Okay.
Okay, and it's now your turn. Actually, he's gonna approach you. He's gonna approach by 15 feet or so, so he's about halfway between where he was and where you are.
It'll just blast these balls.
These nuts.
But it's concentration. You know what? It'll probably help. Make a dexterity saving throw as I use my action to cast Fairy Fire.
He rolled a 10.
So, all right, so that works. He's basically illuminated by the golden light, the same golden light of the strings of the heart blade. And for the rest of the duration, I'll have advantage on him, and he can't be benefited by invisibility.
Okay.
I just stand there and wait. I don't have a bonus action I can use. So, that's my turn.
As he moves towards you on his last turn there, he strums his guitar, and as it does, this sort of like lightning lash comes out towards you, and tries to strike you. I need you to roll a strength saving throw.
12.
Okay, you take 17 damage as this lash kind of wraps around you and pulls you 10 feet closer to him.
Oh, good. Good.
Oh, good.
So now I'm
Great.
within 5 feet because he moved.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yes, you are.
Is that his turn?
Yes, and as he does this, he's like, this entire time, you've been getting visions, yeah?
I might have been. It doesn't matter anything. It doesn't matter to you, does it?
It matters more than you can know. And it's now your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna sword strike.
Woo!
Here we go.
Good idea, Grizzly.
Sounds good. He's looking
So
a
I just
little
go,
goofed.
and I say, well, then you better start explaining. Because you're one or a few more hits away from being just another dead god. And I look fucking powerful because my bard energy, I have an aura now.
Yeah.
You have a fucking aura now?
I sound like a nerd, dude. Yeah, I
How
have
big is
this
your aura,
golden
dude? How big is your aura, bro? Wait,
It's
no.
big.
Can he roll? Can he roll to see how big his aura is,
I
please?
think 2 inches is enough aura. Any more than that, you're
No.
being selfish.
No, dude.
No, I think
dude,
you should
stop
roll
projecting.
a d20 and that should be feet.
Two. Who needs feet? 2 inches. Any more than that, you're being selfish.
11 feet
you're
tall.
not-
That's
11
my
foot aura.
11. You're not even gonna enjoy 11. 11 is so much. Like I think like 5 is like the most anyone really needs.
I
Personally,
feel like 11 is probably like the least amount that I could enjoy. Like it's like
Yeah.
a good average. Like a good average is like 11 sort of is a good sort of.
No,
I mean,
dude,
my-
11 is super. Like that's way too much. Like that's got.
I look
that
like
probably
a
hurts.
fucking.
You know what I mean?
I look like a beautiful version of Sephiroth.
I could settle for
Is
10.
your fucking hair like flying into the
Yes,
sky
it
like
is.
gone?
It is, bro. I fucking go. Oh, golden. Yeah. All right. I have like a 23 AC right now.
So this entire time, you've been getting visions from him. You know, he's gonna cast, no, he's gonna slap you with his fucking guitar. He's gonna just...
It does that like fucking like the slide on like an electric.
Okay,
guitar.
so first one is an 18, second one's a 26.
The first one bounces off like golden fucking the aura. He can't even break it
11
until he
inches
comes
away
back.
from him.
Actually, the second one, what was it? Because I'm gonna cast
26.
shield, and so
You
now
son
it
of a
doesn't.
bitch. You have 30
It gets
AC right
even
now.
bigger the aura.
Roll another one. Let's see how much bigger the aura gets.
What if it's smaller though? Hold on.
No, we'll add
No,
them.
this adds on top of the aura.
Another
Oh my
15
God.
inches!
That's far. That's just way too much.
Do you know when in Hunter x Hunter when Gohan rages and then kills fucking brutally? That's what this is about to look like.
Yeah. Anyways, and then 2 more of those little meteorite balls slam down towards you as well, and I need you to make another dex save.
So that's a natural 20, and then I'll roll. Then I have to roll a second dex save.
Natural 20. Okay. Yeah. You take half damage.
All right.
You take 9 damage total as these meteors kind of hit the ground and explode into shrapnel around you. And yeah, he looks at you just pissed off at this point. He's fucking angry.
Rumi isn't showing any anger. It's still just like that really blank expression. He just doesn't care.
And it's your turn now.
But I'm hyped as a person. Yeah, I'm just so I still have concentration on Fairy Fire, and I'm gonna attack him again.
Absolutely.
Let's see, first one is a 21 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
That is 12 slashing damage. And then next one, I crit again, dude. I rolled
Jesus
another
Christ.
19. Hexblade's curse
Okay.
is awesome. 12 plus 4, by the way, so 16 slashing damage. And this one is going to be... Okay, so I got an 11 slashing plus 4, so 15 slashing damage.
Okay.
Bonus action, defensive flourish again.
Okay.
And that's an extra... It's an extra 4 points of damage.
Damage.
Roll to see how much
and-
bigger your aura gets, please. This is my favorite thing.
I got a 6 this time.
Okay, modest 6. More than
Modest
enough.
6.
That's
Yeah.
more. Yeah, that's more than enough, guys. That'll make
Okay,
anybody
man.
happy, really.
Okay!
And as you strike these into him, he looks up at you and he's like, you know, you are so conceited. You really think it's that easy, that we have no perspective on what it's like to live down here?
Then start explaining, Rymir. Because for all I know, you gods have been silent and complacent.
He sort of like relaxes his body a little bit as he looks up towards you.
Does he look like he's dying?
Halfway. I'd say he looks halfway dead. Very, very succinct way to say it. You will learn what you need to. But I'll show you just how much experience I have on this world. You're not the only one who's lived many lives, you know. And you see his skin begin to kind of warp and change as he turns into this 7.5, 8 foot hulking Goliath.
What the fuck?
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. That's his action.
That is his action, yes.
Okay.
Oh, also, yeah, just a fun little thing. Roll perception for me. This is
All
like,
right.
this is a super low bar here today.
I don't
on this
feel like
one.
this could be missed.
19!
Hey!
Yay! You see a little cool Easter egg.
So, as you're fighting Rymir, you're now like behind where Peter's body was, towards the tree now. You actually see behind him, and Peter's body has a ray of light shining up from it, from the sword specifically, like centered around the sword. The sword has like a ray of light beaming down from this void of a sky on top of it.
Oh.
That lasts for a bit and then it dissipates. I believe
You
it
also hear a great solar roar.
and you notice that Lizard is starting to stir a little bit.
Solar roar. Not a lunar roar, so it's not the moon beast. It's not the moon beast. Is it a sun beast? Is it a sun beast? Is there a sun beast involved?
What am I don't know what the
I guess you'll
gleam.
find out.
Dude,
Pun
shut the
intended.
fuck up. There can't be a sun
Yeah.
beast.
I know what the gleam from
you
this
also you
information.
notice that Lizard is sort of glowing as well as he's looking down towards Peter. Well, that is what you'd see here.
I say, Rymir, look over there.
He doesn't look.
Damn it. They never fall for that.
You know what? Let me roll for it because it's funny.
I say, damn, you really have lived a lot of lives.
I actually really want to roll for it because it's really funny.
Go for it.
Okay, you got a natural 20. He doesn't look away.
Damn. You really do have a lot of experience.
Back to you, Rumi.
All right, I do a 4th level cure wounds on myself.
Absolutely.
23 hit points. He's not allowed to do that, by the way. Only players are allowed to do that.
Yeah, it's okay. He can't right now. He doesn't have anything to heal. You're good.
That's my turn.
Weird.
So my aura just gets a little bigger. By 12.
Yeah, roll
by
for
12.
it. Roll for
Yeah, by 12.
nice. Holy shit. Yeah, this aura is starting to like
Thanatos,
consume.
you can
Visible
see-
from the sky.
Thanatos can see the aura peeking through the trees when he's falling.
Thanatos, you are, as you were running towards, over the trees in the distance, you see this massive golden aura. Very concerning. And also a beam of light.
I'll start running towards if I see that.
Yeah.
I see the beam of light and I cry a little bit. That's about it. I just whisper, Peter. And then I heal myself because I think about Peter. And then, I look back at Rymir.
And
I heal myself
Rymir.
by thinking about Peter.
Wow. That is
It's like a mental cure wound.
incredible therapy.
And some wounds.
Or maybe you
close.
heal because Peter's thinking about you.
Holy shit. The Rumi dies on the spot.
Like a bird dying. Bird falling out of the sky.
Rymir, who is now this hulking Goliath now on his turn, he lets out a roar, just like as this sort of field kind of encapsulates you, and I want to say a shockwave kind of blasts through you, and you start to feel kind of sluggish.
Do I?
As yeah, you do.
Let's see. Do I need to roll or do I just do that? This happens.
You just are sluggish, yes.
Okay.
And you can only move half speed now, and also you have -2 to AC and dexterity saving throws.
But the aura.
The aura isn't strong enough.
It needs to be bigger.
And he's gonna send 2 more, the last 2 of his little meteorites down towards you, and I need to make a dexterity saving throw.
4. I got a 4 on my dex save.
You missed that one. Oh wow, that's like fucking close to max damage. 19 damage. As one of the rocks slams directly into you, like going to your gut, and the other one kind of lands on your toe. You stub your toe on it as you move in slow motion.
Fucking, I'm sorry.
Oh, this is awesome. We need to do these sounds every time we're hand D&D from now on. This is fucking great.
Bastard. All right, so is it back on?
It is back on you, yes. You will give me that weapon.
I use my. Can I do a free action to talk to a lizard?
Yeah.
Okay, because I have speak with animals from my eldritch thing.
Yeah.
What do you say to
I'm
lizard?
kind of hoping once. I have beast speech. I'm kind of hoping once that he isn't fucking what's it called? Static.
Mute?
So
Yeah.
I reach
Ask
out
him something.
and I look over it with just a little tiny bit of hope in my voice. I say to lizard, and I say, Lizard, tell me you have good news over there.
Lizard turns towards you, standing at full attention from the events happening around the sword. He looks at you. He licks his eyeball. And you hear, Peter, followed by
Oh! He did it! He did it!
This is the best day ever! Lizard just spoke!
Fucking day ever!
He just
Oh my
spoke it and he
God.
sounded like he's fucking. Oh my god! I'm gonna kill you, God of Charisma. This is how I know that I'm gonna win. Roll an intelligence saving throw.
he got a 16.
I look at him and I say, "Damn you, Rymir." And when I do that, he gets hit by this psychic power that incapacitates him.
Uh-huh.
And he takes, I cast it at 5th level. All right.
Yeah, hit me with it.
He takes 30 plus the 4 of the Hexblade's curse, 34 damage. And now he is incapacitated for his next turn. Wait. How long is it? Until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
So I think that he just misses a turn in that case.
Yeah, so he's
stunned.
I'm gonna say like this
I
hits
just
him and
used-
it's like a brain blast kind of deal, right? He clutches his head.
I just fucking used
in
Conqueror's
pain.
Hockey, dude.
You did. Yeah, he kind of keels over and braces his head as he basically does nothing, allowing you to strike again.
And I do. But this time, I do Eldritch Blast. First, I'm
Yes.
going to bonus action, Misty Step. I guess behind him, nothing personnel. I'm going to Misty Step towards right next to Peter's body. And then I'll cast Eldritch Blast. 3 blasts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't fucking... Hold on. Before that, let me roll the concentration check, because I didn't...
Just so yeah.
Fucking natural 1. So I don't have Fairy Fire up anymore. So for that
So no more
Eldritch
advantage.
Blast, yeah, I rolled I think the lowest was a 15. 15 plus 9, 24 to hit. The first one.
That hits.
Second one is a natural 20, bro!
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yes!
You have gotten 3 crits, technically.
That's Hexblade, baby.
And the
Okay,
third
yeah,
one
it hits.
is just a 16, which I think hits, right? You said that. I don't know if it changed, but...
It wouldn't have changed, no, so that would hit. All 3 hit.
Okay, so first one is a 2, second one is a 3, and then the last is a 9. So not a lot of damage, but it seemed cool. Oh, add 4 to all of those. So 4 times 3, 12. So all that plus 12.
26.
Nice.
Yeah, he's gonna run at you now. He's gonna snap out. He's like, ugh, and run at you and swing at you with his His guitar is now a rock in the shape of a guitar.
Here's what I wanted. Okay, go for it. I won't go for it. Go for it.
Yeah. He's gonna take a few swings at you.
Also, on my turn, do I get to save it all against him lowering my AC?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna slap you with a rock twice.
Thanatos is coming too, so.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I'm
Okay, the
coming.
first one is a 20 dirty, and a 9.
The 20 obviously is gonna hit.
Yeah, he slams you. You duck under the first attack, and then he kind of comes down and slams down with the guitar instead. Still find it funny that it's a guitar. I don't know why.
You made a rock.
And you take 20 damage.
Now that's what I call hard rock.
Okay. I've just taken 20 damage. I'm panicking a little bit. Thanatos?
Hi.
Hello, Thanatos.
So soon. You're so close. I'm counting the turns in my head. And he says, surrender or I'll fucking kill you. Only with that weapon in my power can I undo what you've done.
And how's that? Because even if I die, you're never getting this weapon.
It's your turn.
I'll burn another second level slot and try and fairy fire again. It's a dexterity saving throw, big guy.
You're bonkers. He got a 14.
Okay, so he has disadvantage on dexterity checks, as well as he is illuminated. Okay, will I live on the next turn?
That is the question on everybody's mind, isn't it?
Let's see.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
You know, he's once again going to attack you twice.
Okay,
One of them, a 14.
shield. So no, it doesn't.
Ooh, what's your AC right now?
18. Not very high.
Shit. Second was the second one was a 19.
Okay.
And you take 16 damage.
Oh, okay.
As he once again he swings it around, and this time he goes for a sort of gut press with like the blunt end of this stone guitar. And it makes a very nice tone for being made out of rock.
Okay. Is that his turn?
Bonus actions.
No.
Nah, it's his turn.
Legendary action.
Legendary action.
I was
He
about to
kills
fucking
you.
say. Okay, so
Lair action.
I look at him and I say, it isn't the sword that's special. It's me who has this power. And as I'm saying that, I am turning the heart blade into an even bigger electric guitar. And I'm gonna hit him with it. God damn it. Oh, that's a 20 unnatural to hit.
That hits.
19 total damage.
Okay.
And then I strike him once more.
Uh-huh.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. No, it's a 16, so I guess it hits. Just didn't crit.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Bonus action again, a defensive flourish. 16 slashing damage plus fucking just one.
One.
Yeah, no, my
Oh,
AC is
okay.
14. Great. Awesome. There you go.
Rumi, as you hit him, he kind of gets thrown back a little bit, and at this point, Thanatos, you would come running through the forest. And you would see a very bloodied Rumi.
Me too,
and
yeah.
a
It's like
very,
down my face, all the
very,
hair.
yeah, he's fucked up. You've never seen him fucked up like this before.
I look like I'm guarding Peter because I'm just standing in front of Peter's body taking these
That's
fucking blows.
awesome.
And he looks at you, and he looks like he's on fucking death's door as his turn comes around.
I look like I'm on death's door.
Yeah, you both look like you're on death's door, and you know he looks at you and he says this. All right, fuck this. I'm a T-Rex now, motherfucker, and he casts polymorph on himself.
Okay.
Should I roll initiative?
Yes, roll initiative. That's his turn.
That's his turn?
He turns
yes.
into a fucking T-Rex.
Okay.
That's his fucking turn?
So you're after Rumi before Rymir. Yeah, he turns himself into a T-Rex. Funniest shit you've ever seen.
I say, Fucking, come on, man. Are you kidding me? I look at him. I say, this is gonna be so dumb. I look at him and I say, I can't say. I just look at him. Fuck. I look at him and I say, roar. I cast polymorph on myself.
Oh, Jesus fucking
And I don't know if I
Christ.
can go into T-Rex, but I wanna. Wait, I can. I literally just did
that's what you did last episode, so yeah, I assume you can still.
2 T-Rexes, baby!
2 T-Rexes and a Thanatos. Who will win?
The episode never ends! It never ends! Guys, I had 10 HP, bro.
Jesus.
Rumi, you get a sense when you turn into a T-Rex. You get a faint tingling in the back of your mind. This sort of strange connection you have that Peter is also currently a T-Rex.
What?
I'm so flavored as the,
he's also a T-Rex.
I'm
as
so
the
flavored
crystalline-
as the crystalline
Yeah.
dragon, but it's the T-Rex stat. It's okay. I'm glad to know that I feel Peter's Tyrannosaurus.
You feel
For the second time.
it's you know it's like you and Peter have this sort of synchronization level, and like it's like a Mob Psycho 100 screen where it just slowly takes up to 100% as you're both in T-Rexes.
You will. It's gonna be so funny when I talk about what happened in my session, because there are so many little things that we did that are fucking identical.
And I'm assuming that's your turn, right? Because action.
That's my action, yeah.
Thanatos. Yeah, you run out of this into this clearing, and you see a giant Tyrannosaurus Rex and a giant crystalline dragon, and also Peter is still laying there.
Okay.
And he replies in.
As I walk out, I'll be holding the rocks in my hand, and they kind of just drop to the floor, and you can. It's like that slow motion, like view of the ground, all the rocks, and then Thanatos' foot slams down on them, crushing them, and bam, 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 running.
They're rocks. They're pebbles now.
I would like to. So, listeners, I learned something today. I learned something about playing a spellcaster.
Oh God!
Apparently, you get more spells as you level up. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I've got like 6 more spells.
Jesus.
I didn't know I had those. They're pretty cool, but I'm unsure if this one works in this scenario. If someone is, it's polymorphed, right?
So they're already polymorphed?
Yeah. If I were to cast Dispel Magic, would that do anything?
Yes, it would dispel their
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's so funny. That's the funniest.
That's
Yeah, you had
awesome,
to counter it though. So
That's fucking
That's the funniest
awesome.
shit I've ever seen.
So I just roll.
Roll your just roll charisma.
Roll charisma? All right, so I have a +3.
let's see it.
You gotta get an 11 or more.
19! That's
Oh shit!
That's a 22
19
total.
flat,
I'd like to
dude.
move
Shit.
30 feet towards them.
How do you
and
flavor this? I want to know what you do. Yeah.
As I'm running, you see cracks come out of the ground, create like opening up almost like a portal to hell, and these cracks kind of move through the ground, and embers and fire come out from them, and they move all the way to the feet of Rymir, and as they surround him, a fire erupts. He's not a dinosaur anymore.
Is once again regular Rymir.
How far away would you say I am?
You would have been within range of getting up to him.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I ran 30 feet. I want to get close enough to where on my next turn I can run a little bit and hit.
Yeah, you could hit him on your next turn, absolutely.
Okay,
That's
sweet.
if Rumi doesn't just straight up fucking kill him here.
Eat him, yeah.
I have dispelled the magic.
Rymir stands there and looks completely fucking defeated. Like, we're talking 6 HP fucking defeated, and you just got rid of his T-Rex form.
So he cast it again.
So he does it again!
Sorry, dude. Go ahead.
And he's kind of panting there under his breath. He's like, you know, you can't have both, Rumi.
Say your final words, God of charisma.
You know what? Actually, as long as I'm on my turn, we're good. I can talk as much as I want.
I will detect thoughts as you're dying to hear how scared you are.
That's awesome.
That's the metal as fuck.
Jesus.
The rest of us who live in fear every day on this planet.
Well, Rumi, when I fall, you have a choice to make. Kind of drops down to like a knee at this point, just out of weakness, and he looks up. Between Peter and your own ascension. And he kind of gives you a smirk, and that's his turn.
I just bite him.
Yeah. Bite him. Yeah, sure.
Plus 10 to hit.
I can't believe that Bizly learned something today and then instantly got to use it to completely fuck over a phase of the fight. Holy shit! Dude, that is so many crates! What is...
I'm fucking crazy,
You're fucking
bro.
cracked, bro.
I'm critting all over the place.
It was
All right,
through the fire and the flames. Through the fire and the flames brought this one on.
It's 8d12
Holy shit!
plus 7.
Yeah, roll it, man. I mean, like, how do you do this, I guess? Roll it anyways, because I want to know, but how do you do this, motherfucker?
That's insane, dude.
54 plus 7. 5 to 6, 7, 59, 60, 61 points of damage.
Yeah, so you like,
I eat
You
the
did.
god! I eat him!
you killed him and then did a quarter of his health.
After.
Yeah.
My God.
Like,
Chill him
anyways,
up.
yeah, how do you do this?
No, I swallow him whole, baby.
He's just lying there, kneeling there, and you just fucking bite down on him and swallow him.
My aura as this dragon. How big is
Roll a
it? Hold on.
D100. Roll a D100.
Yes! 98! Oh my god! Thanatos, you start to feel like you might need to kill me next because I'm a god!
Holy shit!
That's fucking awesome. That's like the best thing you could have rolled.
I don't.
Oh my
What is?
God.
Wait, what was the D100 for?
How big
It's
my
the
aura
size
is.
of his aura. It's 98 feet
That's
wide.
way too big. Nobody needs that much.
It's actually like Dragon Ball visible from space.
Yeah, no,
Nobody
like,
needs that much.
throughout the world, everywhere you've seen, we see people looking to the sky like, what is that? What's going on over there? As they see this giant golden aura fucking enveloping half the planet. The first time light has been in the sky in God knows how long.
Oh yeah, he dies.
Oh yeah,
You're right. No more. That's
Cool.
it.
Holy shit.
Let's get on with it.
yeah. He's dead. He's dead. He's fucking dead. You killed him.
Thanatos keeps running forward as you're chomping him, and stops for just a moment. As he's running, he yells, "Rumi!" and then stops before you.
I guess at this point, is combat over?
Combat's over.
Do we feel any
Yes.
danger? That big
Only Thanatos. Thanatos is the danger.
Thanatos he's harmless, man. I mean, look at
Yeah.
him. He likes rocks. The form slowly, shrinks until just Rumi on their knees. No more aura. The long hair is like falling all over the ground, extremely long. He has a bunch of cuts you've never seen before on him. There's still not a lot of expression in his face as I just stare at the ground.
And yeah, you see as the light sort of comes out of your stomach and gets absorbed by your blade.
I'm holding the blade still, and one string just thrink.
Yeah, there's still one missing.
It turns from a guitar back into a harp.
Oh yeah, there's one string that isn't lit up. Basically, is what I mean.
As you're kind of kneeling on the ground, Thanatos stands in front of Rumi, and he'll just sit for a moment, kind of take in what's happened, and then he'll hold out his hand.
Bros, I gotta say, that was kind of a crazy fight. I've never seen two dragons, be at each other's neck like that, and then like.
Who the fuck said that?
Who is that?
You guys don't remember? I knew you did. That's so funny.
Oh my god! It's the sack.
It's Darius. Yeah, it's the sack guy. He's still alive.
I totally fucking forgot.
That's the fucking string. I literally was wondering, like, who's the guy? That's
guy.
He's been there the entire time.
He's been sitting there just silently the entire
That's
time
my
watching.
missing string?
Yes.
I swear to God, I will go kill him, bro.
That's so fucking
Okay, Rumi
funny.
doesn't say anything or take it in. He's just staring at the ground. He's just bent over.
I
limp at the
say
moment.
to him,
Silence would be wise.
Like that was, well fought, Rumi. I gotta say, man, you can really handle yourself in a solo encounter. Like, hey, what are you doing? Okay.
A part of me wishes I would have died. Because I don't know what to do next.
All there is to do is stand. Peter would want you to stand.
I can feel him somewhere. He's still fighting. Somewhere.
You sense that it's calmed at this point. His body is still, and
He was.
actually, Lizard at this point has turned from his sort of what's the thing?
Yeah,
want to describe it?
No, he was like an albino lizard with all these weird fucking wings and, strange static and glowing eyes and all this shit, and he has just turned back into an ordinary brown lizard.
Do you feel he is at peace now?
Before we keep going, how do you want to handle the Raise Dead spell?
Here is what I've implied, I guess, so to say, using my words.
Like,
Actually,
what
I'll bring this into the character voice. Hey guys,
What I-
I
what I
think
feel
Ryan
like-
was.
I just want to know if I'd feel that I have that ability. I don't know. But yeah, go ahead.
Not yet.
Okay.
Hey guys, I actually think that Rymir was sort of implying that, once you have all 7 strings with like the full color, you can use that power to maybe bring Peter back, but you'd be sacrificing your long-term goals of becoming a god in doing so.
What a helpful guy, dude.
Anyway, this has been your helpful tips from Rymir, or from Darius. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, Rymir, I got that. I just didn't know I had to kill you first before making the decision.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm still just kind of sitting here.
is this an actual thing that gets said?
No, I don't. He said, should it?
Yeah,
why
why
not,
not,
right?
Well,
Yeah, sure,
anything.
fuck it. He says that out loud. That is how the sword works, actually. I've studied the sword a lot. It's actually,
Shut it. Shut up.
Wait. What do you speak of, Sack?
For once, Thanatos. Can we sit and talk for a second?
I actually can't really sit. You just took my legs.
I'm gonna kill him. I swear to God.
Endless torment for the rest of your days.
he's my
I will
favorite
make sure
character.
you live out your worst nightmares.
I feel like at this point-
over and over again.
I'm not gonna step on
actually-
Bizly, but what? You're gonna do what?
Can I just put something in his mouth?
Yeah, sure.
Just so he can't fucking talk anymore?
Awesome.
It's very muffled, but he still tries to talk.
Yes. Is this where you would prefer to sit, or should we
Right here is
relocate the body of Peter?
Not yet.
Very well.
Now I'll put my hand onto Rumi's shoulder and I'll use all 60 points of my lay on him.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Love that. Love that for you.
All their hair shortens a little bit. all the wounds heal. It's like I just got a haircut a little bit.
I'll kind of just use his shoulder to sit and you feel the weight slam into the ground.
Do our goals remain, Rumi?
You mean the goals to kill the last god over there and ascend and bring down the Almighty One?
Yes. Are you... Are you weakened by this loss?
Thanatos. I was shown a path and a future. I saw the end of our goals, and I saw a way to make this world a peaceful one without destroying it entirely. And in each of these visions, as I've told, I always saw Peter and you. But I'm not sure if the point of view was actually me. I don't want to pretend to know what's right anymore. It seems what Rymir spoke of in our bout is some sort of choice with this blade. And I guess I hand the blade to Thanatos.
I'll grab it and hold it in my hand for a second, and as I'm holding it, you'll see Thanatos pull the hood off and lift the helmet, revealing his robotic face to you.
I'll tell you everything. And if you kill me, at least I'll be with Peter. I have this blade, and I found it. I took it from your old family.
Would I remember it at all? Did I know it?
You would know as the Blade of Holy Grail. You wouldn't recognize it in its current form, but you would have definitely learned about it in your time with the Holy Family.
You stole this from my family. The Holy Family.
I don't know that it was me that stole it. Or maybe a version of someone I tried to be. In a town near your family's old home, were those who had nothing, no holiness, just impoverished families. At the time, I had been taking things from those who were fortunate and wouldn't miss what they lost, and I would return it to people who only had things to gain. When I grabbed this sword, not understanding what it might be, I felt like it chose me. It showed me who I was always meant to be.
And now?
It showed me this ascension to robbing the gods of their power and giving that power to people to choose their own perfect dream, perfect life. But it would just be for those people. The real world, the one we're in now, would live without any god or any person. And like nature does, it would grow undisturbed, silently and peacefully. But there's a part of me that feels like I am being controlled, Thanatos. And I don't know why. Maybe it's my night with Peter and the way he saw things. Apparently, I have a choice. When we kill that god, when we kill Sack, I can be one of the gods you hate. And I can do just that. Turn this world into a peaceful one. While everyone lives in their own little dream. Possibly including me. Oh, we can bring Peter back. We can bring him back.
You speak much to the character of Peter. You say often, he knows, or knew, what is best for this world.
I say this because whatever your ideas are of fixing what the gods have corrupted, whatever mine are, they are given to us by someone else. Whether it be visions from some source, I don't know. We're a team of god slayers. Peter was none of that. Peter is, down to his core, human.
All he wanted was to see a brighter world, where the sun rose.
I think if anyone was going to do it right,
It would be Peter. I am plagued with choice as well. Not without opposition, but I was approached in the woods, informed of my former intentions. Thanatos was built to not only destroy the gods, but all that is of the gods. However, I fear that path is not for me. To hold the power of life and death over all is that which a god does. I am no god. I am but a god slayer. I believe it is not for you or I to take the position of a god.
I don't know what I am. I don't know who I am. I still hold this sword. It still gives me a vision. But now it feels like it's meant for someone else. But I just want to be at peace. I don't want anyone to live through the things that I've had to. And I'm serious. I don't think I want to continue on without Peter. Even if that means I'll now be walking into a future that I cannot predict. I think I'd like to walk in the present with you and Peter.
This would be wise. I have grown to respect you, though your ideals differ from my own. You fight with honor. You care with honor.
I poke his hand and I say, sorry for a second there, I didn't realize you were made of metal.
Sometimes I forget as well.
So I look over at Sackboy.
Like his new nickname.
God, I hope he's touched.
And I look at Thanatos
touched by it.
and I just say, so, how do you want to do this?
That's awesome.
That's
so
cool.
fucking cool. That's my favorite thing fucking ever, dude.
I'll pull the thing out of his mouth.
Thanks, man. It was getting really hard to breathe in there. Anyways, about the sword, right? So, like, the sword actually up in heaven, we call it the Sword of Ascension, right? It's super fucking cool. You're not gonna believe the sort of history this thing has, right? I mean, like, used throughout the arrows.
Silence, God.
Oh, my bad. I'm a little bit of a talker, you know. It's, I really like talking about things.
These are your final moments.
Yeah, you know, I lived a pretty good life. I've been alive for 1,500 or so years.
Wait,
Can't complain. You know, it's a cycle.
Thanatos, I've always said it, but I don't know if it's actually true. Can you just retire your power?
Oh, yeah, I know. We can't do that.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
All right, Thanatos.
this cycle is entirely processed through the murder of, you know, gods and gods, and mostly just the murder of gods.
Me.
You know, it's pretty fucking crazy up there sometimes.
I'd like to step on his torso.
Ugh. Hey man, that kind of hurts, you know.
No, just like
really
I'm putting constant pressure.
It really fucking hurts.
This is so fucked up, dude.
Wait,
WWPD. What would Peter do?
I was actually about to say, Thanatos, is he going to die no matter what, or like whether or not Peter would come back or not?
He has served his purpose.
I don't want Peter to return and then be like, oh, you killed him to bring me back, that's not cool.
What Peter knows will not hurt him.
I want to step over him, like use him, and I want to walk over to the biggest rock I can find.
Oh, hey, that's a really fucking big
I
rock.
pick up a boulder.
Out of my hands,
Wow.
bro, out of my hands.
Any last words, Sack?
I really appreciate you asking, actually, because, like, I'm just saying, like, if we're doing a final meal kind of deal, I could kill for it.
Drop it on his head.
Yeah, a few seconds pass, and nothing. And then he slowly wiggles his way out with just his, dude, that was fucking rude of you.
I look over to Rumi and
I just really want a burger right now. I would kill for a burger.
I don't even have the helmet on still. You just see like more expression in Thanatos' face. And like you can tell he's glaring and he's just very annoyed.
The double tap.
I pick it up. Boom!
Dude, please stop it. This continues for the better part of 5 minutes. This until he finally shuts the fuck up. Dude, come on, that fucking you're killing me. And he just dies on the 122nd.
He had like 120 hit points left. And each slam was like 1. Jesus.
You still got death saves.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me roll death saves.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Okay, he's dead. And you see his light once again come up from out of the rock, Rumi, and fly into your sword. Now giving you 7 fully colored strings.
How many are left? How many gods?
1.
Oh god, okay.
1 greater god.
Mega god.
Technically.
Only one remains now.
And I walk over to my helmet, and I put it on, and as I put it on, you see a fire come out of the eyes for just a second as I put on the hood.
Let's slay one more.
And at this point, Rumi, you begin to feel this immense power in your blade.
I just make myself level 20, or
No.
Can we be?
No. And this power, it speaks to you. It makes you feel like you can, at this moment, achieve anything. Be it your apotheosis, or even maybe bringing a few people back from the dead.
That's the name of the shit.
did you say a few people?
Oh shit.
Who would I care to bring back though?
Bring back this god. He was funny.
All right, I feel this surge of power. I go Super Saiyan God mode. My aura is now 1 million.
Yeah.
Everyone in the world can feel like a god has stepped on the earth.
Yeah, there's a, like, your aura blast past every single person on this planet.
I want everyone else to interpret how God Rumi would look, because you're never going to see them look this way ever again.
Uh-huh.
Just imagine the most awesomest thing ever.
I almost fucking spit out my water. That was like so like. Imagine the most awesomest, coolest thing ever in the whole
Dude,
wide
I'm trying to
world.
play in the
That's
spirit
like
of
so
D&D,
D&D.
man.
This is like so D&D. That's like
I know,
the
you gotta be
description of
authentic.
something.
Gotta be authentic.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to use that power that I feel, or at least I'm going to try to. I don't want to reach my apotheosis, not by myself. And I don't just want to bring Peter back, or Peter and multiple people back. I want to bring Peter back at his apotheosis. I want to like basically send Peter
Yeah, I want to make Peter God.
all this power.
What the fuck? Holy shit! What?
I want to do
is-
a transference.
That's the most
Only to Peter,
That's the most
no
insane
Xandroth.
thing I've ever heard.
Okay,
I
so
basically want Peter to
Let
have
me
this power, and he can
think
come
about
back.
this for a second.
I'm putting all my I'm putting my faith not in the visions or anything like that, but into Peter.
What do you think, Charlie? Do you think?
I think this is
Because-
the coolest shit that's ever been uttered in my entire
Okay, yeah,
life.
fuck it, we're doing it, boys. Peter
Holy
ending.
shit.
I guess we're both standing by Peter's body, and the same light that came down and glowed on Lizard a little bit. I'm gonna flourish the blade all through my fingers and spin it around my hand, and then catch it and point it towards the sky and fire one last Eldritch blast. I'm just gonna let the energy, I guess, find Peter. I say what I want to happen with all this power in my mind, and I just kind of see if it does.
Yeah, and you blast this sort of light up into the sky, and it kind of like, you see it fly off and disappear and sort of leave a little twinkle. And as that twinkle kind of happens, 3 seconds pass, and then suddenly this massive blast of light comes down from the sky, just blasting on top of Peter specifically. You can see like the light kind of flying away from the ground as it hits, and inside of it you see Peter, who is now just a silhouette, and the sword sticking out of him, and the sword slowly disintegrates
By the light.
from the light.
Did you just turn your fucking lights off?
I did.
That's funny, dude. I laughed
realize you
and
did
said
that
that's funny.
intentionally.
I got the both. We did the double.
It's the double. And this light continues to blast for a solid 30 seconds as it continues to come down until eventually Peter, you don't move at all in this time.
Oh, okay,
It's
no,
just
his
blasting
body's just
on you.
ragdolling in the fucking light laser.
Yes. Yeah, the sword disintegrated, and it slowly begins to kind of like shrink down into a small circle until it centers right on your chest and then disappears entirely. And Peter, you are alive now.
Oh shit!
Open your eyes, baby boy.
Okay. Peter, still floating in the air, looks at you guys. First catches your eye, Thanatos. Thanatos looks over at you. Really? And then he falls out of the air, just falling out his face. Fucking cloud of dust.
I'll walk over and like help him up.
Same.
He gets up and he looks at you, Rumi, and he says, you know, you actually look prettier when you're not trying so hard. And he's gonna try and kiss you.
Oh.
Yeah. You do.
Oh, fuck, dude. He's like, it's like he's kissing you, he's trying to make it like dramatic and cool, but he's like fucking like ugly crying at the same time. Just like everywhere. Oh, he pulls away. I missed you both so much. I thought I was just gonna be stuck in the meat room forever.
Peter,
Are you both okay?
I apologize.
It wasn't you. Nothing to be sorry for. I'm gonna sort of like try and coolly give him a little tap, and then I break my hand.
I hold up my fist and I give him a tap as well.
Okay, he breaks my
And then
ribs.
I try to do what he did. So like, if you did like a hand hurt motion, Thanatos will punch you and then do a hand hurt motion.
Okay, yeah, you hear
That's
the same
awesome.
crunch both times, clearly from me. So what I miss?
Well,
I gathered
Peter?
some rocks for you.
Oh! Ah! I can't speak. I'm too choked up and crying.
You didn't have to do that.
They were for your grave, but now they can just be a monument.
Well, I actually painted some rocks for you too. They're oh, it looks like they already sort of dramatically fell out. And he picks
Sorry.
up the little blue Thanatos rock and gives it to you.
I cast, or not cast, but I use my magical. Wait, do I have my warlock level still? Do I even have the eyes? How does this work?
We'll discuss that afterwards.
Well,
But for now, you're fine. For this episode, until the end of the episode, you're fine.
we'll see how that
we-
goes.
we can discuss some stuff.
All right. Well, I just want to detect magic with my RGB gamer eyes.
You detect magic? Holy shit. Describe to me the wording of that spell.
I'm too like Rumi smiles. I'm just too kind of speechless. If you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. It can the spell penetrates most barriers,
Why would you emphasize this is
but it is blocked by stone, like one foot
No,
of stone.
this is actually fucking awesome. Because when you cast Detect Magic, you don't sense that illusion, evocation, and you don't sense that like presence, that hateful presence in Peter anymore. You cast Detect Magic and you just sort of see this like warm yellow glow around him and Lizard.
Peter. You look perfect. So what's the plan? Welcome.
I believe.
Home.
I believe we kill a god
Well,
if you're up for it.
And as you say that, Thanatos, a little glint kind of catches your eye in the sky. As you look up and you see that at the peak of this tree that reaches so far into the sky, that little sparkle that then begins to spread out into this more twilight color with several more sparkles consuming the sky. As for the first time in almost a year, you see stars. and they beckon you
Holy
to the top of the
shit.
tree,
Oh, that's so cool.
where your final confrontation awaits.
I smile at Thanatos and look over at Rumi, smile even wider, and look up towards the stars.
Sometimes you have to lose to win, boys.
Looks like we finally... Hey, where's Terius?
Oh, we killed him.
Thanatos killed him.
Bashed him with a rock 168 times.
I killed.
Well, then let's rock one more. And they grab their hands and fucking fly.
Holy shit!
Before you do that, you do hear.